Let's get some pre-game analysis with our sports editor, Simon Harding, who's with me now. Simon, Italy, they're the favourite, aren't they, going into tonight? Do you think they can take it all the way and bring themselves to the final?
Certainly looks like that. Italy have been by far the most impressive team during these Euros. They've scored 11 goals. They've conceded just 2. They came out of a group that wasn't the hardest group, it must be said, but they did beat Turkey comfortably 3-0. They then beat Switzerland 3-0 as well before beating Wales 1-0. A difficult game for Italy in the last 16 against Austria, which they came through in extra time. And then, of course, they beat Belgium in the quarterfinals, one of the big favourites of the competition. But Roberto Mancini, the Italian head coach, has been absolutely phenomenal in raising Italian football from probably its deepest pit before this competition. Italy failed to qualify for the last World Cup, which is, of course, considered as a cataclysmic disappointment for the country's national sport. So certainly Italy going forwards with the team they have should pose Spain a lot of problems. Leonardo Spinazzola, the left back, is missing through injury with a ruptured Achilles tendon, so it'll be interesting to see Chelsea's Emerson Palmieri come in and try and recreate exactly that same attacking threat that Spinazzola had, whilst at the same time also being defensively very solid. But certainly Italy favourites, yes.
All right, well, let's talk about the Spanish team then. They are a young team. They've been changing the way they've been playing recently. So they are going to be something of a danger to the Italian side tonight. What do you make of it?
Well, it's a very young team, as you mentioned. Luis Enrique, who's a former Barcelona coach, was criticised very heavily ahead of the tournament because he didn't include any Real Madrid players in his squad. He didn't bring the maximum quota of 26 players, but opted for an even smaller team, saying only 18 or 19 of them are effectively going to play. So he was in for a lot of criticism, particularly when Spain started their campaign with a very, I mean, let's be frank here, boring 0-0 draw against Sweden in the group stages. But it is true that this Spanish team has gone from strength to strength in this tournament. They beat Croatia in the last 16, 5-3, in a game that not only showed their attacking prowess, but also their ability to recover mentally from setbacks, because they were winning 3-1 with 10 minutes to go. Croatia came back to draw 3-3, and a lot of teams at that point, Nadia, would have probably collapsed. But no, Spain came back, they scored the goals, they were out. Against Switzerland, again, a lot of mental fortitude, going to penalties against a Swiss side and winning that one. I think, however, this Italy side, man for man, has better quality. The Italian side has better quality and will trouble Spain because both styles of play are very similar. It's a lot of possession, it's a lot of intricate passing. Spain don't have the physical threat that someone like Romelu Lukaku had for Belgium. So I think this is going to be one step too far for Spain, but certainly if we look at the tournament as a whole, it'll be very good by Luis Enrique.
All right, Simon Harding, our sports editor, thank you very much indeed.